Good afternoon. We're pleased to welcome you, your very special guests, family and friends, to the promotion and pinning on ceremony for Joy Lane Timmons, Commander, United States Naval Reserve. Historically, the rank of Commander was originally called Master Commandant in the United States Navy. This rank corresponded in function to Master and Commander in the Royal Navy. It was later changed in 1838 to its modern form. Commander is a military rank used in many navies and some air forces, but is rarely used in the rank of the armies. The title, originally Master and Commander, originated in the 18th century to describe naval lieutenants who commanded smaller unrated ships such as ship sloops or brig sloops. Officers who held command retained this title only during their period in command of that particular vessel. When they left that vessel, they reverted to their substantive rank of lieutenant. The Royal Navy shortened Master and Commander to just Commander in 1794, when it became a formal permanent rank. However, the term Master and Commander remained in common parlance for several years. In the United States Navy, Commander is a senior officer rank with the pay grade of 05. Commander ranks above Lieutenant Commander and below Captain. Commander is equivalent to the rank of Lieutenant Colonel in the other United Armed Forces. Commander is also considered a senior officer with accompanying responsibilities for leadership and management. Commander of the United States Navy may command a frigate, destroyer, submarine, aviation squadron, or small shore activity, or may serve on a staff, as in the medical department as we're in, typically as an executive officer. An officer in the rank of Commander who commands a vessel may also be referred to as Captain, as a courtesy title, or informally referred to as Skipper. Joy was selected for Commander along with a little over 57% of her peers. And now we ask that Tom Hoover administer the oath of office to Commander Joy Lane Timmons, Medical Service Corps, United States Naval Reserve.
Please repeat after me. I, Joy Lane Timmons,
I, Joy Lane Timmons,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend
the
Constitution of the United States against all enemies,
the Constitution of the United States against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that
I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. I, Thomas G. Hoover, honorably pin for Commander. I, a third-class petty officer, has never kissed a commander.
Have at it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for having the opportunity to share it with all of you. I know in my unit where I drill at Bethesda, it was like, well, Joy, what are you going to do, for your promotion ceremony or whatever? And I said, well, I've got this, wonderful former petty officer from the Navy, my uncle, my dear uncle, who is going to do me this honor. And you honor all of me by being here, and my family. I just thank you so much for all the years of support and love that you have shown me. It took me 21 years and 5 months to get to this point after having been in 04 twice, but that's a whole other story. So I would have probably crossed this threshold much sooner, but I got there, and through God's grace and blessing, and thank you again, all of you, for sharing this moment with Eric.
Again, I'd just like to, on behalf of Keith Liberty, just give a little token of our appreciation, but I first wanted to start with a little story about the armor of God. So if I might read that, it's taken from Ephesians 6, verses 10 through 18. Be strong in the Lord in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, stand therefore, having girded your waist with truth, having put on the breastplate of righteousness, having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all taking the shield of faith, with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked one, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, being watchful to this end, and with all perseverance and supplication for all the saints. The warriors of America's armed forces fight in the name of justice and freedom around the world, risking their lives to defend these principles whenever and wherever they come under attack. These fearless men and women answer duties called day after day, armed with resolute confidence in their mission and their firm belief that America's cause in the world is right. Wielding the sword of honor and wearing the breastplate of righteousness, America's troops tackle every challenge with steadfast conviction and the desire to achieve absolute victory over tyranny. We are now going to present you with a challenge coin, which pays tribute to the brave men and women of America's military who risk their lives every day to keep liberty's lamp burning brightly throughout the world. John. Joy Timmons, Eric Timmons, Thomas Hoover, Dave Dietrich, Dennis Duda, Brian Shepard. And unfortunately, we don't have Ward McElroy with us today, as he was unable to make it. But David, would you like to accept this on his behalf?
Certainly would.
And with conclusion, we'd like to have Kay sing.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.